we said forget the pattern, we're just gonna get the items. Items 1, 2, and 3, and go after Quickman, and left off starting Bubbleman stage. Of all the stages I remember when I was a kid, I always remember that I could at least beat Bubbleman stage. That much I could remember. It gave me some trouble, but it was one of the few I could actually beat. I don't think I could beat Quickman stage. Not as a kid. Which one else? Who else couldn't I beat? Can't remember. Shooting their helmets off. What else can you do? No, I mean, seriously. What else can you really do? I mean, you're right here. What are you gonna do? Look, you see the look on his face? It looked like he was shocked. Like, boy, I hate these giant... What the heck are these? Is this a giant whale or fish bot thing? And the shrimps are annoying. Yeah, everybody calls those Metroids. Well, I didn't play Metroid growing up, so I refer to them as UFOs. I call them UFOs. Got a problem with that? Oh, goody, more shrimp. Well, at least they give a lot of health. And giant whalefish bots. That takes a chunk of your life if you try to get through it. Oh, good. I could probably grind here and get some health, but I think I'll just try and get through this. I mean, Bubbleman's not that hard. And, oh, I can't believe I just did that. Prepare to fast forward. Prepare to fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forward! Never said I was doing a perfect run. In fact, the first time I ever beat this game without dying was... Oh, wait a second. These crab lobster guys. I always used to call them Sebastians, you know, after the hermit crab or lobster from Little Mermaid. It was relevant back then. I was a kid. I was stupid. But the first time I actually beat Megaman 2 without dying, at least the earliest I can remember, was when I actually did the music walkthrough for it. And I said that in the description too. I was shocked. It was the first time I beat Mega Man 2 without dying. It's weird. But Bubbleman. If he could say anything, it'd probably be, "I will spit you to death with bubbles." And that is a reference from Bowser's Master Plan, or is it just Bowser's Plan? Another Flash animation by the same guy who did the painfully suffering doomed Shadow Show. That guy is brilliant for pointing out plot holes and how stupid things are. Like, well, as I was just saying with Wart, "I will spit you to death with bubbles." And then that other line at the end, "Okay, listen carefully. Everyone knows how deadly bubbles are, so I will spit bubbles at my enemies in a vegetable factory because I'm deadly allergic to vegetables, and it'll prove I'm not afraid of anything. Clever! Hey! Sir, why do you keep thinking bubbles are deadly?" Silence, Tweeter Pete! You can't deny the perfection of these master plans! I talked about something completely different. But, yeah, you should get used to that. Because what else am I going to really talk about? I mean, ooh, I got a shortcut. Just use item number 1 to get through this. Woo! Went right above and right under me. Nice. Same way all the way through. And now to use item number 1 to get through this area real fast. Hop, skip, and a jump. I didn't even know I could do this until later on. I mean, it's a shortcut. But I wasn't very creative when I was a kid. In fact, I kind of saw a couple of these by watching other videos even before I joined YouTube. But I could beat the game. I just took some of this stuff and went forward with it. Hey, I said I wasn't going to use my weapons against the Rebel Masters. Didn't say anything about using the items in the stages, except for item number 2 in Heatman stage, because everybody does it. I mean, I did it just to show how you can do it. And here, I'm just, you know, you can do it without the items. It's real easy. No one really has a problem with it. I'm just doing it just to get through this a little bit faster. And why didn't I do that before? Because I'm crazy and insane. I don't really have a reason, okay? I just wanted to show how you could do that part, and I want to show how you can use the items for this part, instead of wasting time. I don't know, maybe it's because I wanted to show off more skill or something. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just went through a whole section while talking about how much I hated those birds. Okay, I don't have the metal blade, so I can't kill these guys off. So I'm just gonna have to wait. Let's see, as a kid, I didn't have that much of a problem getting through his stage. At least I don't think I did. It's definitely one of the most memorable because his whole layout looked like pipes. But as far as Crashman went himself, I could never defeat him without using the air shooter. And then I found out... And then I tried playing against him without it just to see what would happen, and I found out he has a very predictable pattern. Whenever you shoot, he jumps. So, you jump, then shoot when you're coming down from your jump. That way, he jumps into the shot. And he keeps going from left to right, so he's incredibly predictable. All you have to do is just keep going left or keep going right until you reach the other side of the wall. And his shots will always miss you, unless you're not paying attention or mess up. And, well, sometimes he does start off the match right away and he will throw a bomb at you without you shooting. It's weird, but it's like, he will actually break his pattern, but only at the beginning. Yeah, I know, this part takes forever, but I'm just showing how you can do it. You can beat Crashman without taking a hit, and without using the air shooter, and on difficult. Because playing it on normal is too easy. And if you're playing it on the Anniversary Collection, difficult mode is the regular game's normal mode. So playing normal on the Anniversary Collection is easy. That's sad. I mean, really sad. Yes, I'm actually going to say Metal Man last, so I am not tempted to use the metal blades all over the place. I mean, yeah, they're basically the greatest weapon in Mega Man 2, but that is a cheap weapon. You can use it for just about anything. Where's the fun in that? I mean, sure, it would make this place a lot easier. Oh goody, it's a giant fire-breathing dog. If you're playing Mega Man 2 on the Game Boy, you get to go up against him and the yarn-spitting cat from Mega Man 3 in the same game. Yeah, Woodman is and was in Mega Man 2 on the Game Boy, along with Metal Man, Airman, and Crashman. They were all in Mega Man 2. And then they also brought in some characters from Mega Man 3. They had, let's see, they had Magnet Man, yeah, Needle Man. Let's see, who else did they have? I think they had Top Man, and I can't quite remember who else they had. Let's see, it was Needle Man. Needle Man. No wait, was Needle Man in there? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah. It was Needle Man. Oh, it was Hard Man. He was in there too. It was Magnet Man, Hard Man, Top Man, and Needle Man. Yeah, those were the 4 from Mega Man 3 that they put in the Mega Man 2 Game Boy games. I am so tempted to use my Elmer Fudd voice and say I'm hunting wabbits. It's so tempting, yet so cheesy. And the temptation's over. Let's see. Ooh. What the heck are these? Chickens or ostriches? They might be roosters. I don't know. I forget what they're called. The next video, I should look up what they're actually called. Ah, Woodman. You used to be a threat. Until I figured out when to jump over the leaf when they're falling. I should probably look up to see if anybody's done some kind of flash animation or sprite animation where if Megaman touches the leaf, he turns into a raccoon. I should look that up. I'm pretty sure somebody's done it. I haven't seen anything, but I'm pretty sure somebody's done it. Makes sense, right? NES, leaf, raccoon. Come on, you know what game I'm talking about. I don't have to say it. Okay, down to the last robot master. The one that everybody starts with is the one I'm going to finish with. That being Metal Man. Who is probably the coolest looking character in the game, apart from, I don't know, he's either cooler or at the same level as Quickman, in my opinion. Crashman looks pretty cool too, but, Well, that's the good thing about Timestopper. See, as I brought up in the first video, why isn't he called Time Man? I mean, his weapon is called Timestopper, not Flash Stopper. Oh well. Things just confuse me, and trying to make sense out of things in video games always leaves you scratching your head, so I guess it's best not to wonder about these things. Mini jumps always help you get through those tight spaces on a conveyor belt. Don't really need the one-up. And that place just seemed pointless. Why do they have those little areas where it's just, you run right through it and there's nothing? You don't have to jump over anything, you don't have to shoot anything. I know it's a checkpoint, but they could have just brought you down to the bottom layer there. There was really no need for that. Oh, well, at least I got a big chunk of health right there. Oh, it's these guys. Yeah, if you're playing it on difficult, it takes 2 shots. Playing it on normal, it takes 1 shot. I don't need that energy tank, so instead I'm going to use item number 2 and just get over to the stage. Or get over to where Metal Man is waiting. That'll save me some time. Although the quick boomerangs are very effective, I've heard that the metal blades are his true weakness, but I've never done it. You could always use it in Wily's castle, but where's the fun in that? And I don't care what anyone says, if you don't use the metal blades or the quick boomerangs or an energy tank, Metal Man can put up a pretty challenging fight. Probably because of the conveyor belt. I mean, that's what really messes me up. Oof. That and the fact that your attacks are pretty powerful. Oh man, I am losing it. Come on, stay focused. When you jump, he shoots. It's almost the same thing as Crashman. And the fact that whenever you shoot, he jumps. And I just said that. I am repeating myself way too much. Okay, Metal Man is dead. Or disintegrated. And it's time to move on to Wily's castle. But that'll have to wait for the next video. So I'll see you guys next time at the entrance to Dr. Wily's castle. Time to see how far I can go in 15 minutes at Wily's castle. Oh, and here's a warning. You better read the description box before you play the next video. You'll be sorry if you don't.